This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Gamecocks will kick it away and start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here's the handoff. They'll try it off the right tackle. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. And I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Well, they're finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Pena. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? At the 10, touchdown, Michigan. He broke away, and they couldn't catch it.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's got it inside the 15. Brought down at the 29. That's where they'll start the drive. Inside give now from the shotgun. Moves a tackle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as a one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Let's take a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So, second down after the incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Toss play to the outside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Pena. Catch made on the right side. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Wolverines will line up to kick it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here's the first play of the drive now, that begin at the 41. First down. We're going to throw the football. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
The receiver grabs it. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. He'll hand it off. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. And the Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. The Gamecocks are in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the move. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. And they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And it's South Carolina in the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got the first and still going. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Gets the first and still running. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Gets some space around the 30. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The running back here in a direct snap. Nowhere to run. Up corralling for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. This big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Third and goal. Looking to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, South Carolina.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They're going to run it here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Pena. Grabbed by the receiver. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
Now here's the toss play. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield on play action.
Gain just good enough for a 1st down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. To throw, it's Pena. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
They finally bring him down. The offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for 1st downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 2. After the catch, the offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up.
Here we go. Set.
Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Scanning the field, it's Pena. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's how you close a half up. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Extra point try coming now. And he knocks it right through. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he finds the running back in the flat. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking deep down the left side. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They're going to run it. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Will kick this away to start the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. The short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. He makes the grab. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The pass is intercepted. Breaks loose at the 4. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
And he Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
They'll hand it off. He can't stop him. Touchdown, Wolverines. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he fields it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's hit just before the throw. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Gamecocks will have to kick this away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. It's a quick grab. And tackled there by the defense. Well, this is what we hope for. This is what we expected for a tight, tough battle between 2 really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these 2 teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
They stop him, but it's a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Snags the quick throw. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking downfield, it's Pena. The pocket breaking down. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Breaks into open space. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Michigan. Too much speed for the defense.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 35-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Empty set now, 5 wide. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. What a catch and run by the junior.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. First and long now after the penalty. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Dumps it down and back. Caught. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. The Gamecocks looking to run some tempo here. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Great start for this offense. 3 plays and suddenly it's a first and goal. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Brought down after the takeaway. A big play by the defense to end this quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Other scores from around the country. Slippery Road, 14. University of New Haven, 7.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Pressure is coming. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled, but first down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. And they misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. A play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Looking to throw yet again. The pass rush closing in. And it falls incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And it's caught across the middle. Touchdown, Wolverines! This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The receiver makes the catch. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to pass. It's Pena. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Checks this down to the running back.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. The Gamecocks looking to cash in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Design quarterback run. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's picked off in the end zone. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. First and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. To throw, it's Pena. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Well, what a move. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Grinding away on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And they've got the returner corralled. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw it on first down. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Smart heads-up play by this quarterback. Hey, listen, they're trailing. He's got to make some plays, and if nothing's open downfield, use your legs, pick up as many yards as you can, get out of bounds, and get ready for that next play.
He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
Receiver makes the catch. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught. Completion. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This offense is still clicking.
And Chris, the home crowd is in complete shock. Just a few seconds left in this game, and we're either headed to overtime or it could end on a 2-point conversion. It's an awful feeling to be devastated and yet still so nervous here on this last play at the same time.
Knocks through the extra point. We are dead even here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27.
Use it now. Use it now.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. 7 defensive backs on the field in preparation for this passing down. Dropping back, it's Pena. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. They lost the receiver down there. He's got to play big game. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they're running on the toss. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So here we go, 3rd and medium. This defense trying to get a stop here and force an overtime field goal attempt. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Scanning the field, it's Pena. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they have one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's intercepted, a crucial overtime mistake. A nice interception negated by the pass interference call on the defense. That stings. Off the penalty, the offense will now set up in the red zone with a first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. So now it's 1st and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Hooters, he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now it's 3rd and goal. They've got just 2 plays left to try to punch it in here. QB keeper all the way. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this has been tough to watch. So disappointing. They just can't punch it in. They're that close on 3rd down, and the offensive line gets dominated at the line of scrimmage, and you tackle behind the line. Oh, my gosh. Chris, the question is, are they going to go for it here on 4th down, or are they just going to take the points?
So now it's 4th down. Ball game on the line right now. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So here we go. What a moment as they set up for the 2-point conversion to try to win this game right now. Oh, it's a huge overtime interception. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.